So after we had breakfast, chores, and got ready, we began our homeschool with moving our bodies. So we put a YouTube on right now. My son is really into Sonic, and so there is this really cute Sonic Would You Rather game, and depending on what you choose is like the workout that you get. So this is really fun for both of my kids. They really like it. Depending on what they choose is the workout that they will be getting. It's kind of like a little hit workout in the morning, but at their level, at their pace, nothing crazy. I do want to say though that I looked through his page and there's a lot of like Disney and Minions and stuff like that, so I don't let my kids watch those. That's the reason I say it, but it's up to you. And then we moved on to a baby rosary. And so the reason I call it a baby rosary is because we went through each mystery and then we did 3 beads of the Hail Mary instead of the whole decade. And I will include some raw footage of what this looked like for all the moms out there that think that they are the only ones that don't have it together. We are just starting with this rosary, and let me tell you, it tests my patience, definitely.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
You're gonna get your own.
Hail Mary, full grace, the Lord is with me.
With thee, blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. But I don't really feel like I can lose it while praying the rosary, so that helps me out a bit. After that, my son practiced his reading. He got to choose any Bible story that he wanted, and he read it to the family. I love listening to him read. I love his narration voice. It is the best, and I'm just so excited at how good he is at reading. So, and then with that, with the Bible stories, I just asked, what was the problem in the story? What was the solution? Why do you think this happened? I know one of the things that we were working on was looking at the pictures and predicting what was going to happen. So I'm doing that with both of them, and especially when you have little kids, it's actually really funny the things that they will tell you. Okay, and then after that we moved on to the calendar. So right now we're practicing our months. So we're doing that in English and in Spanish. And then we're also practicing, is this like a cold month? What number month is it? The days of the week, and what day is it? What date is it? And in English and in Spanish. So that was the calendar. And then we moved on to our focus areas. So my son right now, he is practicing adding double digits, and then he's also practicing checking his answers on the calculator, and he's also practicing time. So the way we practice this is that I pretty much just make up any equations that are going to require him to carry the tens, if that makes sense. So like 26 plus 8, that's gonna make you carry a 10 over. This makes me sound like a horrible teacher, but I explain it better to him. So we're practicing that, and he's doing super good at it. And then, of course, I let him check his answers on the calculator so that way he can get the hang of it. Because, I mean, we use a calculator, for pretty much everything now, too. And then we did the time, and this was so much fun. So I gave him some questions, how many hours in a day, how many minutes in an hour, when is AM, when is PM. So for him to get a better visual representation of how time works and how the minutes work, I explained to him there is no 60-minute, you go back to the next hour. And so we went to the oven and we played with the clock, and I showed him, after 2:59, what time do you think it's going to be? The first times, obviously, he didn't know, but then after a while, then he understood, okay, so after 59 comes the next hour. So it was just amazing to see his little, brain light up, and for him to understand. I absolutely love that feeling.
What?
It turns into 10 because this number changes. So now we're gonna. It was great. Now I think we just have to work on, I think if we focus a little more on scheduling, that's also going to help. Like, okay, we normally get up around 6 in the morning, and normally our bedtime is around this time. So that's also going to help with our time. It's something that I'm going to be including in very soon. My daughter right now is practicing number recognition and value, and so we did it with two different ways. We have these little numbers from the dollar store. It's just recognizing, okay, which one's number one, which one's number two, number three, okay, put them in order. And so she really liked that. And then she also started doing this crazy stuff where she grabbed the numbers with a spoon and then put them on her clock, where on top of the actual number. If that's what she wants to do, then that's totally fine. And while my son was doing the math problems that I gave him, me and her started doing some puzzles. So the way this worked is that she would count how many things were in the puzzle piece. Then she would attach that puzzle piece with the correct number. And if the puzzle piece does attach, means the answer is correct. So she was really excited with that too. She was having a lot of fun and she loved getting the answers right, and that was just helping with her understanding value. So after that we had snack time, and normally I would ask them to help me with snack time, but we were a little bit on a time crunch, so I ended up doing it myself. And to end it off, they played some PBS Kids games, and I've said it before, I love PBS Kids. Everything is so educational. So right now it's like the newest commodity that they get to play on the computer. So they really like it, and it gives me peace knowing that it's something good and they're learning to take turns and they're learning things with it. So that's kind of how we ended our little homeschooling day. Definitely didn't hit all of the curriculum and all of the different subjects, but I felt like we did make some progress, and I think we all had fun. So yes, definitely steal the ideas. I hope you enjoy, and if you got any value, like this video and subscribe for more videos like this.
I'm calculating it, and then if I put these check marks, then that means I got them right.